Bossy using Trottier breaking down the slot and Gillies as decoys just suddenly ripped a shot that Meloche could only get a piece of, and it trickled in behind him off his glove to make it 2-1.
Meloche did not appear to be set. We're watching Mike Bossy. The defenseman stops. Bossy lets it go, and Meloche, anticipating the pass, I think, got caught on it. So Mike Bossy stays in his race. That's his 16th. Kane had just tied him with his 15th in the playoffs. Now Bossy gets number 16 this year.
Able to get his glove on it, but unable to hold it, and it made it 2-1 at that point at 14:47.
Nystrom picking up a loose puck in front of the Minnesota goal has cut the margin to 3-2.
Two consecutive fine plays by John Tonelli. He sent Sutter in. Sutter had two men covering him on his effort and thus was unable to get the stick down, but Tonelli gets a great pass back from Merrick. Good second effort there as he lost it momentarily, feeding it to Nystrom, who just steered it under Gilles Meloche. We'll see it one more time. Merrick to Tonelli. Tonelli now having to kind of dig back for the puck as it hit his skate, but he controlled it to Nystrom, and Nystrom steered it home, and we're at 3-2.
Shot deflected in front of the net, and the Islanders have come back to tie it.
Butch Goring and Dennis Potvin exchanging passes. That looked a lot like the Potvin winning goal in Game 2. This time it was Goring taking the shot. I believe it hits a North Star stick, not an Islanders en route. Let's watch. Right there. It's deflected by a Minnesota defender, and Meloche didn't have a look at it anyway. Had it not been deflected, I'm sure it would have gone in. You see he's obscured by both Roberts. Moving in front momentarily, there's Potvin making the top of the slot. Goring, no hesitation. Deflected by the North Star player up front there. I can't see his number, but the goaltender, Meloche, had no chance at all.
Goring pouncing on a loose puck at the side of the Minnesota goal, and the Islanders lead it 4-3.
Well, that's persistence and opportunism, something the Islanders have been accomplishing all season long, and as we see that replay again, you'll see what happened. A little luck, yes, but persistence and opportunism. You'll see it here. The centering pass was off the mark, but there is Gillies forcing the play. Meloche makes a good save, but it's a loose puck, and who's there to bang it out of midair? Butch Goring. What a playoff Butch Goring is having. And there's a guy that you call a money player, deservedly so.
It was high in the air as they came off. The Minnesota North Stars completely. They seem to be moving around. The Islanders, there was a time in the history of the Islanders, and I don't know if they talked about it on the first intermission feature or not, but down by 2, they would become rattled. They wouldn't have the poise, naturally, that they have now after having won the Stanley Cup, and you just can't get them rattled anymore. At least I haven't seen anybody.
I guess Minnesota's got to be discouraged by the notion the Islanders are a great third-period team, too. Here's Butch Goring's first goal of the night, and that one with the Minnesota North Stars short-handed, tied it up at 3-3, and we'll see it again. And it's Goring at the top of the slot getting the pass from Dennis Potvin, who drew one defender toward him. Meloche, as you see, had no opportunity. Bobby Bourne doing a good job tying up everybody in front. And then the third goal of the period, also scored by Butch Goring. I said at the time, persistence and opportunism seems to be the hallmark of the Islanders' play, and here was a good example of it. They just didn't quit on the play.
After Meloche had made the save, or appeared to have had control of it, Goring right there. It was Goring who made the play to begin with. Out in front of the net. You'll see the shot coming up here. Meloche off Clark Gillies. The puck up in the air. And Goring came in and just knocked it away from him before he could recontrol it. From this angle, it looks like Butch's stick is up a little high, but it was not. When he made contact with the puck, his stick was down below the waist level. See it come up there. But he made contact with the puck just below his waist, and that was back-to-back goals. I mentioned the first period, he is my dark horse, so to speak, for the Smythe Trophy. I know everybody will be taking a look at the play of Bryan Trottier and Mike Bossy, and they have the points to back it up. But I think of the penalty killing, and I think of the power play work that Butch has done, plus that goal there toward the end of the period, the one that gave them the lead at least. He's got a rank in that voting somewhere.
Michael Bossy from Bryan Trottier. And the Islanders quickly back in front. Again, a patented Bossy goal, Jiggs. No hesitation, no teeing it up, just let her rip.
Take a look at this. Bryan Trottier keeps his streak alive. Good forechecking. Hartsburg turned away from it. Trottier, knowing that Bossy would be there, and Mike going to the stick side. Had a lot of net to shoot at. We look at it from back of the goal. Malash hugging the goalpost. Did not come out to challenge Bossy. And Michael now with 17 in the playoffs.
The hat trick goal on his second effort. And it is 6-4 for the New York Islanders with 13:26 to go in the third period.
Well, Butch's mom is back in New York watching the game with Kathy Goring. And Father Bob is here watching Butch's first shot. Now watch it come back out in front. The persistence stayed right in front of the net. And Billy Carroll put it out in front to him. Butch Goring with his hat trick, 8th goal of the playoffs. The Islanders lead it 6-4. Two North Stars got caught prior to the play. Cicerelli going around behind the net got bumped. As he fell, he took one of his teammates down with him. That allowed Denny Potvin to come down that right side on the initial rush. The puck came out. Goring shot it wide. Then Billy Carroll to Butch. And it is 6-4 Islanders.
With an empty net. He's got Trottier with him. Trottier score! Brian Trottier from Michael Bossy into the empty goal, and it's 7-5 with 44 seconds to go, and some of these Met Center fans are heading for the exits.
That's 90 goals in the playoffs for the Islanders now. Brian Trottier from Mike Bossy. Young was back over to Brian Trottier into the empty net with 44 seconds remaining. Here's another look at it. Trottier right into the center of the net. Brian Trottier's 11th playoff goal.
44 seconds to play, and the Islanders coming from behind to take what is now icing on the cake.